On the Marty Sheargold Show at Triple M, here he is, Maxie.
Good morning. Commiseration.
Look, I gave up.
Yep.
I'm not going to lie. 75-30-ish. I thought not even max.
I'm surprised you got past 30-0.
Oh, I didn't see 30-0.
Oh, yeah,
I
right.
missed all of that. I
right.
tuned in and I was like, oh no, what's happened here?
Yeah, it actually honestly felt like we weren't going to kick a goal for a little bit there.
Yeah.
So you were 5 down in the first quarter.
Yeah, and then 6 down at the start of the second.
Oh gosh.
And then it was 50-13 or 17 at half time. I actually can't remember.
No,
Got out to 38 midway through the third.
Okay.
That was the biggest.
midway through the third, you're 38 down.
And
You must
rain.
have been thinking, and it's raining. You must have been thinking, is
Never
it time to sook a knee injury, which you're famous for?
Famous.
Yeah, when you think of knee injuries and sooking.
Yep.
I think of you.
Yeah,
Next
the
one.
first thing that comes to your mind. No, look, we never really lost hope, especially late. We were still 3 goals down with not long to go. I think 3 minutes to go. So to be able to peg that back, I kicked another one from 100, which is good.
Yeah, mate. First thing Will showed me this morning. Did you see Max's goal? I said, I want to see it right now.
And what do you think?
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Flashed
Yeah.
it.
In
Yeah,
all
good
honesty,
flash
though,
it.
And from the week before as well.
Yeah, if
You
you,
you were almost further out last night.
let's say you need your life, like your life's on
On the line.
for
Who am
someone-
I giving
for
it to
someone
in the
out-
Melbourne team?
Someone outside 50.
I'm giving it to you.
Me or Tex.
I was going to say text, but you're close.
Tex could do it on his left though. That's
Yeah.
that's the issue.
But that was such a clutch moment. A minute to go. Had to kick it.
Yeah, the fact that I had no time actually helped. I could
Yeah.
just go back and.
What's
kick
your
it.
thought process? You just muscle memory?
Outside 50, I don't really have one, which probably is the reason why I'm a little bit better out there compared to if I mark the ball inside 30. I'm thinking about what every single person in that stadium is thinking about.
Yeah.
I'd-
This is going to the right.
Yeah, this guy's shit. But I felt comfortable outside 50 for a long time now, so that sort of helps.
Big kick though, Max. Like it's a long way.
He's got
Yeah.
long legs.
How far could you kick?
Yeah.
Oh, if I really, I reckon I could kick on the full 35.
35. Yeah,
It's
That's-
hard. It's a hard skill.
yeah, that's not far.
No, but I'm 52
Yeah,
and fat
that
as a
makes
house.
sense. That makes sense. So at 21, you're kicking 50?
No,
Okay.
I've got chicken legs.
Okay.
Impressive stat for you last night that you probably don't care about.
Mm.
But Luke alerted me to the fact that you have now passed 7,000 career hitouts with your
Have I?
45 last night.
Okay, so who's above Max on that list?
Only Todd Goldstein and Aaron Sandlands.
No sauce. I've got sauce.
You've
Jacobs.
got sauce, yeah.
Okay.
Did Aaron Sandilands? He was a 300 gamer, wasn't he? Would have been
I reckon he
close.
was, yeah. He was close to.
He was
Because
around for
Goldie
a long
is.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Goldie's got that record. He's going to be tough to catch.
271 for Sandlands
And
games.
how many's Goldie got? How many hitouts?
He passed 10,000 last week.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So
Yeah.
you got to get 3 more thousand.
There was a massive thing about it, didn't you?
I missed it.
You
Once
missed
he left us, I lost interest in him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I want to talk about this homophobic comment.
Okay.
Gold Coast Suns defender Will Powell has been handed a 5-game suspension by the AFL's integrity unit for directing a homophobic slur towards a Brisbane opponent during Sunday's game. None of us want this in the game.
Yeah,
None of us want this in the game. But we've had Clarko now, who was 20,000
Yep.
and
No suspension.
no suspension. Then we had old mate from
Jeremy Finlayson.
who got 3.
Yep.
Now Will Powell's got 5.
Yep.
Where are we heading here? Is the
Uh,
next guy getting 8?
Yeah, I'm not too fussed about the punishment and like who's got what and different one. I'm just pretty embarrassed about
Mm.
Absolutely, but
the AFL cohort just been slipping up time and time again.
Mm.
This is 3 in a year.
I get it, Max, and I
Yeah.
agree with you. But what I'm saying is you can't recorrect 150 years of history in 8 weeks, which is what it feels like the AFL's trying to do here.
Well, it's better given it a shot though.
It's better but it has to have some structure.
Yeah.
Because what if in 2 weeks' time, old mate does it, and then where do you go from 5 weeks?
Well, I mean, you go to 6, don't you?
Do you? Or do you go to 9? Because we don't know.
Correct.
Because there's no rules, and AFL House is doing whatever it wants.
I won't jump on your ship there.
No.
I got to be careful with AFL House.
No, but
they-
pull alongside my boat.
Okay. I'll go with you.
Be adjacent to my ship.
He's got a captain.
I know he's a captain. That's why I'm asking him. And we're in agreement that we don't
Yes.
want this kind of behaviour in the game at all.
It's embarrassing. Like to call yourself an AFL player at the moment, you're sort of getting slapped with this sort of brand. Hopefully, I know our group, we talk about this. So hopefully we've learnt the lesson and we can go forward.
Do you think it's excusable that a word could, quote, slip out in the heat of battle? Because, I mean, we haven't been under that sort of physical duress before. Is it something that could happen and is forgivable, or should you just have no tolerance for bad words like that slipping out?
Yeah, that's what we got to get away from. Is what you said. I think all three of these people and anyone who's done in the past would have run with that excuse straight up.
Heat of battle.
That it was heat of battle, but that's. Yeah, it's just not an excuse.
Yeah, I agree with you. Will's not right there. Let's play some music, mate.
All right. Max Gawn with us this morning. The Marty Sheargold Show. Max Gawn still with us, Marty.
Max, it's so lovely of you to come in after a game for a start, because you must be sore. How's the bod?
I got stood on.
I
Yes,
know.
I saw that.
That looks sore.
Yeah, I got stood
Ow.
on.
Looks like my psoriasis.
I was going to say it looks like eczema.
Yeah.
by Harry.
Harry.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And he apologised profusely.
Yeah.
Harry Mackay.
I counted 19 times.
Really?
Beyond profuse.
Yeah. Well, I think I swore at the time, so he might have got a little bit like
Panicky.
He thinks I did that.
I don't
on
want Max
purpose.
to be mad at me.
Yeah, I certainly could. I couldn't have been mad.
No.
He was just so nice.
Please stop. Stop apologising.
I actually felt like I stood on my own arm by the end of it.
I just want to quickly revisit the Will Powell thing, because I don't know if I'm making my point.
Okay.
My point is there has to be a structure around this.
Yeah.
It can't just be random every time this incident raises its head.
So you don't think it can keep being more weeks every time?
I don't think weeks is the answer. I think a lot of money is the answer.
So Clarko's the one is the answer.
Yeah. Well, but Clarko should never have happened. He's a 50-something bloke that needs to show maturity and leadership. That was to me, Clarko is worse than a young bloke who's in the middle of a game saying what he said. Clarko beelined that bloke to make those comments at half-time.
Quarter
Quarter time. Like, to me, that's just, and I'm a Clarko fan, but that's dumb.
Yeah.
That's idiotic.
As a player, what's a bigger deterrent? $100,000 or 5 weeks?
Well, I've never been suspended, so I dare say the money would be the issue because I don't know what it's like to miss a week.
But that's what I'm saying. Wait, give $100,000.
That's
5 games
That's
is
a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
I mean,
But 5 games is a savage punishment.
5. Yeah, well, they both are 100 match payments for $5,000 would land at around 20.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, then make it 50. All right, I've negotiated down. I didn't even want to. Christ. Actually, I'm going back up. It's 87.
Right. Are you sticking with it?
No, I'm at the table. I'm happy to talk.
Or nearest offer.
Yeah, I got no idea what the punishment should be. I just know that it needs to stop and it's embarrassing.
It does need to stop because we were just chatting off air about gay guys in the AFL, and these are the kind of reasons and this kind of language is why gay guys in the AFL have no confidence speaking openly in public about who they are as people.
Yep.
And that's the real problem with this kind of behaviour on and off field.
Yep.
In clubland, which I know it's being eradicated, and on field. All right. Tom Morris broke that the AFL's working on Premiership rings. What do you think? 2.2 million a year was the Magpie prototype.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, isn't it?
Particularly something I doubt I'll wear.
Yeah.
It's
You
a
don't
bit
strike
chunky.
me as a
You don't
ring guy.
strike me as a chunky ring guy.
Well, I don't have. I got a little bit of jewelry on actually today, but but no rings.
Well, that's tasteful. That's classy.
Thank you. Just a little bracelet.
You look
He's a
pretty.
bracelet
You
guy.
look pretty today.
Thank you. What if I was wearing a big chunky ring?
I wouldn't be a fan.
Too much.
I think if you go to a barbecue with all the boys that won the Premiership together, let's get the rings out.
Yeah.
Very American. Don't they do this? Like,
Let's get the rings out at the barbie.
Guys, the rings. Special occasions.
Thank you, Troy.
Yeah.
It's exactly
the
what
5-year ring is coming up for us.
How many blokes from that team are still running around?
We've lost Michael Hibbert and Luke Jackson. I think Luke Jackson's obviously gone to Freo.
From the club.
Yeah,
But they're still with us.
Yeah, Hibbert's still around somewhere,
Farley?
I think.
So most of them.
Yeah, we still got most. That'll be fun. We actually do have a ring. Our CEO got the playing players a ring, not a $50,000 one, maybe just more in the lines of maybe $500. But
Nice.
and I wear that every now and then, but that's not chunky at all.
Yeah.
is it dainty?
Yeah, it is a little bit. Yeah.
Is it feminine?
Yeah.
Mm.
But I don't. I don't necessarily think I would love a premiership ring.
No.
Sorry to put water, because I think Goody supported it, but I'm not.
No, you
Sorry
don't
to
have to
water
do
up.
everything he says.
Yeah, I do a lot.
I know you do have to do a lot of things he says, but not everything.
Work back defensively. Oh, shut up.
Mate, no one's working up and back more than you.